and welcome back to my channel. If you guys have been following me for a while, you must have seen my previous unboxing video of Viltrox 85 1.8 lens that I did a few months back for Nikon system. Really like that lens, but it was had some issues with inconsistency with autofocus, and sometimes it will show that it nailed focus, but the end result were not very good. The image quality was excellent, but it was just real unreliable. So I ended up selling that and been looking for a better 85 lens. Looked at Nikon version, the 1.8 as well, but I wanted to get something in a 1.4 or better. Ideally, I would like to get the Nikon 1.2, but it's just too expensive, and just as a hobbyist, I just not worth it to me to get that. So looking online, I've seen a lot of reviews of this Sirui lens, the 85 1.4, that was some time ago, and has been really positive reviews. So Dustin Abbott did a review. He really liked it, compared it to the Big Brother Nikon lenses and other lenses, and overall, even on the E-mount, it has really rave reviews. So I wanted to give it a try. Bought it from Amazon. Siri usually running some kind of promotion. They've been sending me emails with new promotions, but I decided to pick up from Amazon. So I had it open earlier. Just want to see, make sure it's the right thing. Just really going to show you guys. The reason why I want to get from Siri, or how you pronounce Siri, was basically they were including lens filters. So my pleasant surprise was that even from Amazon, they still include these two filters. One is a black mist, and the other one is a nano UV filter for protection. So it was really nice to see that, because when I bought from Amazon, there was nothing on the listing that showed that you will get these two things. So I was hoping that I was okay with that, I guess. I would say instead of buying from Siri, because I was looking at, I believe they ship from China or some off-site the last time I ordered from them. So it's better to get Amazon, just overnight delivery, and still pleasantly surprised that I get those filters as well. And very nice double boxing. So you got this, and then you have the lens itself, and even the lens, which is something you don't see often on the lenses, is that this is also sealed pack, because in Nikon or Sony, these lenses usually come in as is. So really nice, especially considering the price. This lens says around $500, that you get all this premium packaging and all that stuff, filters. I guess they're trying to make up their mark in the industry, but nonetheless, value for money, I think, seems to be right up there, or better than what Sony or other people offer. Get rid of this. So there's another seal right here. Let's see, let's cut this one as well. And then you open it up, your service card, tutorial, registration. Really nice packaging. And then you also get the carrying case. And on the bottom, we have the warranty card. And a series sticker. Cool. So looking at the case, even though most likely I will never use it, but just to get this in a package, for probably 1/3 the cost of what it costs on a Sony version, or Nikon doesn't have a 1.4 right now, something like that. So definitely a chunky lens, but that's another thing. So even the lens itself, that's definitely a first for me, is vacuum sealed. Never seen a lens packaging like that before. In fact, lately the Nikon and even Sony lenses that they come in, they seem like they just throw in the box and call it a day. Beautiful construction, feels the heft in there, in the hand, and you get a 67mm hood. Snaps right into place. This is their Aurora line of lenses, 85 1.4. You get, oh, that's interesting as well. So the AFL button has like a rubberized feel. That's something new as well. I've never seen on any lens before. You have autofocus, mount focus. Then you have aperture ring. It goes all the way from 1.4 to 16, and then you have your focusing ring. Very well damped, smooth, and that's there is. Looking at the back side, I don't see any there's some gaskets here, so it's definitely weatherproof as well. And the one that I'm looking at, as you can see, is a Z-mount, so it says right there. And then you also have a USB-C at the bottom to update firmware. I really like this feature, because what it does is that you don't need to have a separate dock or anything, and especially compared to Viltrox and other, even Tamron does it, they have a USB-C right here, which basically is always open, which I personally do not like, because then moisture can get in. I like their design in here, so when it's covered, either you have the cap or you have it mounted on your camera, so either way it's covered, so it's not exposed to element. So 67mm front. Here's the lens itself. So minimum focusing distance is 2.7 feet, which I believe is typical for 85mm lenses. So compared to what I have mounted right now on my Z8, it's a Tamron 70 to 180 via mega adapter. That's another thing that I will probably do a video of. I've been really impressed with. I've known this lens to be good, but using it with Z8 and the way it works, it's exceptionally well. It almost feels like it's a native lens. So let's see, let's mount it up. You can either put it in auto, so you can control it from your camera, the aperture, or you can do it mounted right here if you prefer that. I think I'm too close. Yeah, so that's where I'm hitting right now, is the focus, since I'm too close to any of the objects that I would like to focus on. So yeah, that's the main issue. But mounted on Z8, as you can see, it's not too big. It's a very light compact package. So let's see if I can bring up a Nikon lens that give you a better comparison. All right, so looking, some of that. So here I have the 14 to 30 f4 and the 35. So I would say it's around the same size as 38, or a little, it's almost identical to 35 1.8 from Nikon. So it could be a really nice small kit with 35 and 85 if you want to do that. And I believe 50 is around the same size as well. So this one is a little more heavier compared to 38 or 35, sorry, but nonetheless very small lens. Nice click. So that's all for today. I'm gonna test this out and post my do a follow-up video to post my impressions on how this lens actually works. So far so good. Really impressed with the packaging and the inclusion of accessories, and just overall this Sirui is just making really good package. So at end of the day though, if no matter how good the packaging is, everything is, if the lens fails to perform, then it doesn't matter. But hopefully in this case it's not the case, because as per all the reviews that I've seen already, it's an outstanding lens and a real value for money. It's got, again, 2 filters, the carrying case, and that's included. Alright guys, that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Catch you in the next one.